everyone, I am Majesty Pascual from BS Ed 2B major in English. So for today's video, I'm going to discuss what theater is and what theater is all about. First, we define theater. Theater defines as a building where plays are performed or movies are shown, or refers to performances or a career of performing plays. The term theater is derived from the Greek term theastai, or to behold. Theater refers to the actual productions of the play on the stage. This requires a stage, actors, background, costumes, lighting, sound effects, and most importantly, an audience. In fact, a space to perform actors and the audience are three of the most basic requirements of theater. Theater is also collective effort of the playwright, director, actors, technicians, and many other people. Here, there is no direct interaction between the audience and the playwright. In theater, there are two entertainment genres. They are, first, the telling of story. The second one is the revelation of a character. Who was the first man of theater? In fact, Thespis is the first known actor in written plays. In the 6th century BC, a priest of Dionysius by the name of Thespis introduces a new element which can validly be seen as the birth of theater. Why we go to the theater and why study theater? I have three reasons here. First, the historical. Theater is the foundation of all drama. Why? Because the ancient Greek established the categories of tragedy and comedy 2,500 years ago that are still used today. They also developed dramatic structure, acting, and theater architecture, at least for the Western world. Each time we see a performance, we are participating in theater history. Secondly, theater is different from all other forms of theatrical presentations because it is live. In many ways, the presentations of drama in theater, film, and televisions are much alike. But story told in dramatic form, an enactment of scenes by performances who speak and act if they were actually the people they represent. Also, there is a fundamental differences when we contrast theater to movies, and it has nothing to do with technical differences. It is in the relationship of the performer to the audience. Last, the experiences of being in the presence of the performer is more important to theater than anything else. Last, theater has twofold appeal. Sheer excitement or amusements of a theatrical event, and theater unique ability to incorporate or dramatic material profound, provocative, timeless observations about the human conditions. Theater, like all performing arts, takes place in time as well as space. We use the word theater to describe activity in daily life, and also acting is part of our everyday lives. There are certain elements common to all theater. These elements are present whenever a theater event takes place. Without them, an event ceases to be theater and becomes a different experiences. To sum up, the following are the major elements of theater. There are performers, audience, director, theater space, design aspects, and text. First is the performers. People on stage presenting characters in dramatic action. The audience is coming to see a performer pretend to be someone else. When the actor or actress is on stage, they must be believable as the character they are portraying. If they are not believable, then the audience will be not interested. Secondly is the audience. The essence of theater is the interaction between the audience and the performer. Theater needs to be experienced live. There is a call and response atmosphere that can be witnessed the movie of theater. In a live theater experience, when the audience laughs out loud or cries, then the actors respond to that energy. The director makes certain that the performers understand the text and deliver the script extinctly and appropriately. The director makes sure the blocking, costume designs, and other aspects of the show. All aspects of theater should complement each other, and the director oversees all these things. Next is theater space. Another necessary element of theater is the space in which performers or audience come together. It is essential to have a stage or some equivalent area where the actors and actresses can perform. It also is essential to have a place for audience members to sit or stand. Next is design aspect. There are two aspects here, which are visual aspect and non-visual aspect. First, visual aspect, which includes costumes, lighting, and some form of scenic background. And the non-visual aspect is the sounds. Lastly, the text. A final element of theater is the text that is performed, and it must be present for theater to occur. Another name of text is script. 5 reasons why theater is still important. First, theater helps us to see a different perspective from our own because we're shown humanity, psychology, motivations, conflict, and resolution. Theater reminds us that we are not alone. Not only we are sharing space and an experience with the artists who are performing, we are sharing the experience with fellow audience and members. Next is theater is immediate, evolving, and always different. Yes, although script may be the same every night, the performance is unique each and every time it happens. To sum up my report, theater performance is live. Theater is intimacy, connection with the audience, spectacle may be present. Each performer is unique and different. The playwright is sacrosanct. There is respect for the author's work. That's all. Thank you for listening and watching.